What is going on, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about my 2024 comic collecting and channel goals on this episode of Josh's Comics, coming up next. Welcome back, guys. So yeah, we're going to talk strictly what are my goals for 2024 for collecting comics and for the channel. So we're going to start off with comic collecting. I do want to say first, recap of 2023 is coming up next. That'll be in the next video that hits within the next week. I had a great 2023, and we're going to keep moving in, take that momentum, and we're going to keep driving into 2024. Let's start off with my 10 grails that I want to pick up this year for the channel. And yeah, I have my list here. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to start off with the grails. I'm going to try to move quickly. Instead of posting individual pictures, I think I'm just going to put up the whole collage of pictures. It's all 10 of them. I want number one on the list. Justice League is on there, I was about to say. Number one is Judge Dredd from 1983, issue number 1. I would like to pick that up. I'm going to say, honestly, some of these books I want to pick up already graded, and I have specific grades in mind. Issue number 2, I want to pick up New Teen Titans number 2, which is the first appearance of Deathstroke. And I'm going to brush over the key significance really kind of quickly, because I don't want this to be that long of a video. But you can look at the pictures, and you can also reference what I'm telling you and check out the books. Number 3, I would like to get a DC Comics Presents number 27. It's the first Mongol. I actually already have a copy, but it's a low grade. I want a higher copy for the collection. Issue number 4, Justice League of America, number 4 from the original Justice League run. That is the first time that Green Arrow joins the Justice League of America. Number 5, Daredevil, issue number 168. First Electric. Oh my god. First Elektra. And that is just... that's definitely going to be a pickup for this year. No matter what happens, that's going to be one of the big pickups. Number 6, Marvel Premiere number 47. First appearance of Scott Lang as Ant-Man. Had some chances to pick that up last year, but I just didn't pull the trigger. Number 7, Booster Gold number 1. It's the first Booster Gold. Number 8, Tales of Suspense 57. This is a big one. First appearance of Hawkeye. Love the character. I really would love to have that issue. Number 9, Batman Harley Quinn number 1. The first official Harley Quinn in continuity, and it's also an amazing Alex Ross cover with Harley and the Joker. And number 10, and this is another big one. All these are big ones, honestly. Batman issue number 251. Classic Neil Adams Joker cover, and it's also the issue that really revisionalized the character of the Joker and made him pretty much the homicidal maniac killing machine that we know that he is today. Before that, he was always the Joker as like a clown, not serious, and then that issue was the issue that kind of, really brought the character what he would become today, and then from killing Jason Todd to death, the whole death in the family thing, everything. So that is, and another, I could have maybe picked it up last year, but didn't have enough money. Now, I will say, out of all these 10 grails I listed, I don't know if I'm able to pull them off. Obviously, you guys know, these are some big boy books. These are not cheap at all, even in raw grade. And like I said, most books I want to pick up graded copies, because in my mind I know what grades I want to have, would like to have anyway. So even though this is my top 10 grail list of 2024, I don't know if I'm able to pull it off. I at least, my goal is to at least knock out 5 of these. And I can tell you honestly, Daredevil 168 is definitely getting in the collection sometime this year. That's a 100% guarantee. I promise you that. I'm going to make that happen. the rest, like I said, I mean, I do have a few leads on a few of these books that I'm looking at, and I gotta see what happens with them. But I at least would like to get 5 of these this year. If I can get the whole 10 list knocked out, great. But yeah, so that is my top 10 want list of 2024. And also with that, moving into the goals, I want to budget better for collecting this year. Last year, for the probably up until about June or July, I always set a budget aside for collecting, because I use my income from my job to pay for my comics. I don't have a side hustle. I don't sell comics on the side or anything like that. But so with my budget, I do make some good money. But I pay bills like everybody else, and as we know, comics could be pretty expensive. And up until about June or July last year, I did good. I stayed on my budget, and then I just went off the rails, off my budget, and put me in some tight spots here and there. And this year, like I said, I'm gonna budget out. And with budgeting also comes into the fact that I wanna get more of what I want, or more of what I need, not want. So like, if I see a book that's like a Batman book, but like, 9 times out of 10, if it's a good cover and it may not even be a key, I just want to pick it up. I gotta stop doing that. I need to focus on what I need more in the collection, not what I want. I mean, yeah, I want a Batman one. It ain't gonna happen, right? So this year I want to focus more on budgeting better and saving my money. Not only do I want to save it money for collecting, I plan on purchasing a house in the next few years. So I need to really start putting more in savings and doing that, because I eventually want to move out. You guys may not be able to tell. I'm living in a 1-bedroom apartment. This is literally in my bedroom right now. Surprise. I want to get a house. I want to have a dedicated comic room, decent sized room, where I can have a really great background. I mean, this is okay, and I think this is a good background, but I want to have one where I can display not only the awnings, I want to have a full rack behind me for my greater books and walls. I want to do more artwork, all that stuff. So yeah, this year we're going to budget more and try to save more money and look for better deals. And like, if I see a book that I know I need for the collection, obviously I need to, think about the pricing, think about the grade. Is it the book that I want in the grade for that price? Is it a right deal? My other, honestly, collecting goal, and I kind of just mentioned it, I have about 2.5 short boxes now full of comics that are either duplicates or books that I picked up for, like, I went to a shop and they did, like, fill up a short box or a long box. No, I think it was a short box for like $50, and I found some stuff I wanted, but I had to mix and match and throw in stuff that I honestly probably wouldn't read. I have a lot of books that I want to try to sell, so I want to at some point this year do some kind of a claim sale, either live or post up pictures on Instagram, or maybe hang out with one of my buddies at a con and try to sling some comics. I would like to turn my profit into funding for the bigger books on my list, or just, saving up, whether it be. So that is another goal in comic collecting. And honestly, those are my 3 goals. Those are the only goals I have this year for 2024 for comic collecting. But we're going to move on to channel goals now for 2024. And I'm honestly going to say I'm very grateful. We hit 401 subscribers right before the new year, and that was my goal. I wanted to hit 400. I originally had my last goal last year was actually 500. We were 100 short. Halfway through the year, I changed it to 400 because I realized that it's hard, and I was fine with it. So we hit 401 subscribers by the new year. Thank you everyone who has subscribed, liked, commented, watched any of my videos. I really appreciate it. So this year what we're going to do is I'm looking to hit 800 subscribers. If I can get another 400 subscribers this year, great. If I don't, that's okay too, but I would love to hit 800 by the end of 2024. So it'll be great. And you know what? If we go over that, even better, I'll be thrilled. speaking of subscribers, I am going to be putting up a 500 subscriber giveaway in the next month or so. I'm thinking about the prizes. I know I'm putting a slab in there at least, and I think I'm going to put a few keys in there too. But that's the goal, 800 subscribers by the end of this year. I'd really like to hit that. With that being said, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and like. I would really appreciate it. It helps the algorithm, and it helps the channel out. Some other goals for the channel. I want to get more footage hunting. I did more this year, obviously, than I did the other year when I started out. And, you know, not necessarily every time I go out, but I know people like seeing those on the hunt videos, like seeing you digging through the bins, going to cons, looking around, and I enjoy watching others do those videos too. I honestly do. I think it's fun watching people go through bins. You're like, oh my god, you just passed that, you just passed this key, you just passed that book, and it's a good price. Hey, I would have buy that if I was in your shoes, you know. And then you see the haul and everything. So I want to do more of that. Get more of that on the channel. Weekly content. So when I first started YouTube, I was putting out 3 videos a week. I think that was overkill. I was doing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and that was rough on me because working a full-time job, it takes me 2 to 4 hours at least to edit and do everything, make sure everything's right, and then upload, and then it became a lot. And not only that, but it was also running, you know, I'd have to keep constantly buying and buying more to keep up haul videos, and I'm at a point where now I do a weekly video. Usually every 4 to 6 days, I would say, I do a new video. And I think it's a nice flow of content now. And so when I say weekly content, that's going to be the new schedule going on this year. 1 video a week. Like I said, usually every 4 to 5 days, maybe 6 days. But yeah, once a week, we're going to get a new video drop. I do need to revamp the Army reviews. I'm so behind on reading right now. It was a rough couple of months in the last year for me, going through some personal stuff and health stuff, but I'm revamping that, so Army reviews are going to be coming back. There may be an instance where, like, say if a con drops or if something important happens, I might do 2 videos a week, but mainly it will be 1 video a week, and yeah, we'll go from there and see how it works. I think it works fine, totally. I'm also going to be scheduling my videos a bit different. I usually tend to drop on Mondays, but I realize that everybody else drops on Mondays. A lot of the bigger channels I follow drop on Mondays, so I think I'm going to try doing either Tuesdays or Wednesdays. So that way, because, like, you know, like, when everybody drops their videos on Mondays, I want to watch their stuff, too, and it's just so much content, and so I want to do it on days when people are less active, so that way people have a better chance of seeing the channel in my video. Editing. I want to get a little bit better at editing. I need to get a new computer and update it. Get a new computer. Like, this computer is from, like, 2015. I need to get a new one, get new hardware, software, the whole shebang. I want to get a little bit better at editing. And probably the last big thing for the channel of 2024, we're going to do a new logo. I actually changed it up myself. It looks alright, but I want to do something that's going to be more official, mine. I am currently touring with making my own logo. I'm not a big animation / graphic design person, so I'm working on it. And I'm trying to make it the way I want to make it. However, if it doesn't work out, I may end up going the route where I talk to a friend or somebody that I know that does graphic design and see if they can make me a couple of ideas and go from there. But I want to get a new logo eventually for the channel, an official logo that's going to stay for a while. And possibly, maybe eventually, if I get up big enough, you know, we'll do some t-shirts or something cool like that. But yeah, that is my channel and comic collecting goals of 2024. 2023, like I said, was a great year for me. I met a lot of great people in the community. I'm hoping to meet a lot more of you this year. Even even if I see you only online, I mean, it's just you guys mean a lot to me. Through Instagram, whether you follow me on Instagram at JoshFlowers01, please do if you haven't already. I post quite a few pictures up a week of my hauls and other books in the collection. Or if you follow me on here, I'm very grateful. And like I said, it's a great year. It was a great year last year, and it's been a great year so far. One other goal I actually kind of miss for my collection is I want to get more organized. And I realize that as I'm talking to you because I'm looking in the background. I need to get more organized. I do have I do have more storage now. That's completely empty. That's empty, and I got 2 other short boxes there. We're gonna organize the collection, starting off by DC and Marvel, and then we'll go from Batman box to Superman box to Daredevil, all that stuff. I want to get better at organizing so I know where my stuff's at. But yeah, so those, like I said, those are my goals, and I can't thank you guys enough. I really do appreciate everyone who has supported me. And last year was my first full official year at collecting. I started out in September of 2022. And then last year was my first full year. Last year was also my first full year of YouTube. And it was a great ride. And I'm looking forward to what this year brings us. And when I mean us, I mean not just me, but I have other people who I've become friends with us in the community. They posted up their goals, and I can't wait to see what everybody brings in this year. I think it's going to be a good year for collecting, and it's going to be a good time. So that moving forward, events too. New Jersey or NJ Comic Stop, I believe it is doing an event in March, I think it is. I will be attending that. My buddy there will actually be selling comics, so I'm actually going to try to go with him and help him sell, and then also obviously hunt and buy comics. If not, I'll be attending as a fan. King Kong is returning April 6th. Actually, it's going to be a little bit further drive for me now. It's going to be further up. I think it's Park Ridge, New Jersey this year, which is actually up near New York. And it'll be, I think it's more of a middle convenient location. So that way anybody who's up further north can also come down. That'll be a great event. And I think those are the only 2 on the radar right now. I'm sure as the year moves on, obviously we'll have more. I would love to go to Terrificon this year. That would be my first. I would love to also go to Baltimore Comic Con. Couldn't the 2 years ago I was supposed to go the first time. I got sick. This year I was supposed to go. I couldn't make the trip. It's just with work and money issues. So we'll see. But I'm hoping to attend those. But if you do see me out there in the wild or you see me at cons, guys, stop by and say hi. I'd love to chat a couple minutes with you guys and to see what everybody's picking up and how everybody's doing. And with that being said, please hit that like button. Please subscribe. And please comment if you haven't. I would really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. And have fun collecting this year. I can't wait to see everybody else's goals and what they bring in. So stay safe. Take care of each other. And as always, we'll see you on the next episode of Josh's Comics.